Welcome to our taste test of the Brandywine tomato. This tomato right here is a 10-ounce tomato. This is pretty typical size. Brandywines are a beefsteak variety, so you can see these up to a pound and even well over a pound. You'll notice this one has a really pretty pink hue. This was just a gorgeous tomato coming off the vine. It looked great, grew great. Brandywines are, as I mentioned, an heirloom variety. These particular seeds were bought from Fairy Morse Seed Company. And you'll notice when you do research on Brandywines, there's two different leaf types, the potato leaf, which is the much less common, or the regular tomato leaf, which are a little bit more pointed on the ends. This particular variety is not a potato leaf, it's just the standard tomato leaf variety. These are well known for many, many years for being a taste test winner, a favorite going back into the early 1900s. So tonight we're going to give this a try, let you see what it looks like on the inside there, give you some instant taste feedback. I will say, while these are a very popular variety, not necessarily one of my favorite heirlooms, although I do like them and they are definitely worth growing. This year, 2022, is the first year that I've grown that weren't saved seeds, that were actually seeds from a seed company, in this case, like I said, Fairy Morse. I did notice that the saved seed plants were not as productive. They were the potato leaf, and they were not as productive as the ones I received from Fairy Morse. That's not to say that the potato leaves can't be productive. In my particular case, these were more productive, the ones I got genuine seeds from Fairy Morse. So let's go ahead and cut this open, give you an idea of what to expect when you open one of these up. One of the great things about Brandywines is they're one of the favorites for making tomato sandwiches with. You can see here, I'll go ahead and cut it lengthwise since this is a larger tomato. See what you're looking at here? Beautiful, beautiful tomato, wonderful smell to this tomato, and we'll cut off a piece here in a moment. You do see that there is a little bit more, there are more seed cavities than some of the other tomatoes that we've sampled and seen before. That's not a bad thing, that's just to let you know what to expect. So let's go ahead and cut a slice of this here, give it a taste, and give you some feedback on what a Brandywine tomato tastes like. A nice slice here. Very nice tasting tomato. Mild, not overpowering with the acid, but it's still a very good classic tomato flavor. And I know it's hard to describe flavors, but when we say classic, just what you would expect from a homegrown tomato, a tomato that you got at a roadside stand. These are, again, as you could see earlier, just a beautiful tomato, almost without blemish. And that was here where we had a pretty damaging hailstorm in the middle of our growing season. This tomato escaped and looks beautiful, tastes great. Highly recommend this one. Not one of my personal favorites, but it is a favorite among tomato growers. They love the Brandywines, and there's a good reason for it. They have a great flavor, fairly productive plant, and just a beautiful one to look at as well. Hope you enjoyed this taste test. If you have other questions about the Brandywine tomato or comments, please leave them in the feedback, and we'll see you next time.